Hi, everybody, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel, and I'm your reader every time you visit this channel. So this reading is intended for the sign of Taurus, the Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you're watching for Taurus, reverse the roles. I don't know why it works that way, but it just does. I am doing a bunch of readings. I have a new schedule, so we're working on July now. Sorry for those of you who did not get June, but I'm done with personal readings now, so I will have more time, and readings will be coming out in a timely fashion. So if your reading is not out today, just check the schedule so that you can see when your reading will arrive this week. All right, so Taurus, or anyone watching for Taurus, I'm doing a little bit of a different spread. I'm playing some oracle cards. Deep knowing, 43. Nice. Okay, so trusting your intuition. For some of you, you may be going through a time in your life where you feel like things have gone as far as they can go, or you've tried to expand things and now you've seen what it is, but you're trying to manifest something a little bit different. Your self-esteem card came out in the reverse. It says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So this month you might be doing a little bit of struggling with self-esteem. It could be in regards to whatever the situation is, where it's like it's kind of reached the point of its apex, right? Like as much as it's been able to turn into. So maybe you're feeling a little bit of disappointment around a situation this month. For your color card, you got Coral, allow flow and synchronicity into your life, and that's number 18. So it looks like there is an opportunity to kind of look at what you've been putting your attention into, maybe get a little more organized, because it seems like there's some changes coming your way. You may feel as though you're assessing your life this month in regards to love and wrapping up some cycles. We have invitations, and you got revelry and indulgence. So, let's see how that plays a role as we pull some cards. What do our oracles of cards say? Compromise. Looks like you may have an opportunity to accept an invitation, but this would be from somebody that perhaps you have been, that's what I was going to say, you've been experiencing some difficulty with in the past. So let's take a look at the energy surrounding your love situation. I've already shuffled. I'll put the shuffle in there so you can see. And then further down the line, we will look at this deep knowing as some advice for you. So let's see. Oh my goodness. In your past, I see that you brought the Queen of Cups to the situation that we are reading about, right? You could have been dealing with someone in the past who was extremely depressed, or maybe they'd kind of given up on love. I feel like you opened the door for this person, to view life in a different way, right? It seems as though you breathed life back into someone who perhaps is self-esteem in the reverse is because of them, right? Maybe they weren't feeling so good about themselves, or they weren't feeling so good about love, right? You definitely brought your higher self to the equation. You may have given this person a new outlook on love or life. It seems as though you wanted something very stable with this person. The way that you went about doing that is by trying to love them through whatever it was that they were dealing with. Now, unfortunately, it seems as though this person, it's almost like they didn't come with the emotional connection that you had for them. This is kind of the energy of like being nonchalant about this connection in a way that it's like, maybe this is someone who loves you one minute and then the next minute they put off this vibe of like being kind of over you or not as into you as you are into them. This could be someone who like they have an energy of acting like they're bored with this connection at times. I feel like this person does like a up and down in regards to the level of interest that they give to this connection, which for you, it's hard because they were already kind of messed up when you met them, is what I'm seeing here, or they were like in a weird situation. And I feel like you looked at this person and you were like, okay, I can still work with this. Like I can love them through whatever they're going through. And then it's like all of a sudden you were like their everything, right? And then now it's almost like this person has an attitude where it'll shift and suddenly you're a burden, or you're not that interesting to them, or they just feel like, oh, the energy just gets kind of weird. Like this is somebody, oh, it's almost like this person will be super into you 1 minute, and then the next minute they treat you like you're annoying, or like they're bored of the connection, or it's not that great. Perhaps they start like putting other people over you, or comparing you to an old partner, or just acting disinterested. And what sucks is I feel like you're consistent. You've consistently tried to put whatever you could towards this, whereas this person is just so up and down emotionally that for you, it's creating a situation where it's like, do you want me or not? Like, I can't tell what you want, and I'm giving you everything I've got. And some days it seems really great, but then other days it feels like what I'm doing just really annoys you. And I'm not doing anything different, right? So I feel like the hard part about this, for what I'm seeing, Taurus, is that you attracted someone into your life where it feels like maybe they were a very empty person, or they're not good at receiving love. And so when they first started spending time with you, it felt really good because you were like revitalizing this person, or you were kind of bringing them back to life. But then when it's time for them to reciprocate, they get very cold. They accuse you of being clingy. And they really push you away and kind of hurt your feelings, right? So I feel like that's where this energy of like indulgence comes in, where it's like this person loves to revel in your love. They love to indulge in your love until they're full. And then when they're full, it's like this is kind of the energy miser, where they just shut down or get very cold. And they're not reciprocating to you in a way that it feels like equal give and take. They instead, it's like, okay, you're annoying. Like, what do you want? It's not my job to validate you. And you're like, wait, what? Like, I just want you to be nice. Like, I don't get what changed, right? I don't get what happened, or why you're shutting me out or treating me this way, right? The thing is that this person, it's like they don't give love. This is a taker. This is someone who takes, you know? And so like they really like you when they're energetically depleted because you're so giving. But it's like as soon as they fill up, you're just like a problem to them, or you're a burden. And I'm sorry that you're going through that, because I feel like for you, maybe this is a repeating pattern in your life where you don't necessarily do anything different, but the people in your life, it's like they come to you very damaged and very wounded. And then once you rebuild them, it's like you're an afterthought, or they don't care anymore, or they don't need you anymore, right? Or the situation just changes. And I feel like that affects your self-esteem because you're trying to build things with people, right? And your love language is love. Like you show people that you love them. And to you, that's the path to stability, is for people to trust you, to know that you're reliable. Whereas you are getting these partners where it's like, instead of them looking at your love as something stable or sacred, and then taking it and building upon it and reciprocating, they look at it as like kind of a gas pump where they can just stop by and refill themselves and replenish themselves. And then once they're full, they don't need you, right? Let's take a look at what's going on presently, because I feel like there's a strong possibility you got fed up with this. 8 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, strength. So I don't know if this person just keeps doing the same thing to you, or if this is something that keeps happening with like partners you're manifesting, but you're starting to feel like what you're doing isn't working, right? You're coming to the realization that it's like this cycle just keeps happening to me over and over. And you may be feeling as though you ignore red flags, right? Because I feel like when you met this person, they were probably pretty depleted, and you still tried to build something with them. This is you getting into a space of being like, the way that I'm loving hasn't been working. And so for this, Taurus, I just want you to be a little mindful, because I feel like this situation is affecting your self-esteem. I don't want you to get into a space where you feel like you need to shut down or close your heart, because you have a very nice gift, right? You're a healer. But unfortunately, you're attracting damaged people and then trying to heal them and establish something with them when they're not stable, right? It's like you really are the only person showing up. because these people don't know. They don't know how to love, right? And so I feel like this month, you're kind of looking at the situations that you've been in or the situation that you're in, and you're like, I need to do something different. Like I'm making bad choices, and ignoring red flags, right? This is something that keeps happening to me over and over. So let's take a look at present. Good. Okay. So you're standing up for yourself now, right? You're standing up for yourself in regards to this person. And it could just be in small ways, right? It could be you saying things that it's almost like maybe you're calling them out on things, but you're doing it in a more playful manner, but at least it's like you're expressing yourself, right? Or maybe you're distancing yourself from this person because you feel like they're, treating you the way they're treating you. So you're not putting as much effort into them this month. You're probably trying to spend more time doing other things. For some of you, you've just decided to like download an app for dating, even if you're not trying to actively meet someone, because I feel like you're still invested in whoever this is. But it's almost like you're trying to like stir the pot a little bit or create conflict to show this person, like, I'm not just going to be your doormat, right? Like, wake up, come correct, get invested, get involved. Hello, I'm right here, right? So it's almost like you're rocking the boat a little bit this month because you're not allowing this person to just kind of coast and accept all your love and not put in any work, right? You could be advocating for yourself a little more, allow flow and synchronicity into your life. I feel like for you, it's weird because you've been flowing, right? And now it's like, okay, I don't like the way the flow is going. I've been going with the flow. I've been hoping that the flow will bring me where I'm trying to get to. And this person is just like, so disenchanted and spaced out that, for some of you, you are deciding to explore your options if you're not in a relationship with this person. That's exactly it, because I feel like this person is not giving you what you need this month. Seven of Pentacles coming in for what you're hoping for. So for some of you, you're kind of inserting other people into your situation, or you're making yourself more known or seen. So maybe if you haven't like been always posting pictures of you and your significant other on your, social media, now you're posting pictures alone so that people are like, wow, you're so pretty or you're so handsome, and kind of showing this person like, we're not a unit, like we're not working together. Like I could replace you. I could find someone that will show up. Like people do find me attractive. It's almost like you're going back inside of yourself and kind of reevaluating the situation, but you're also putting yourself out there to create some sort of like conflict within this person. So for some of you, like maybe you're not replying to this person as quickly as you normally would, or maybe you're like changing plans. Like if this person had a plan with you and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't go out tonight. I totally forgot. I have to go here with so-and-so. Or you're like telling them you're busy is almost what this is, so that it forces them to have to like do something, right? It's like you're kind of causing like a conflict, but it's to you, it's like necessary. And I don't feel like it's like the most, it's not like you're cheating. It's nothing like that. It's just more like, I'm not just gonna be your nothing and you just set me on the shelf when you don't need me. Like I'm getting up, I'm getting back into the world. And I'm not going to keep making you a priority for you to act like I don't matter to you, right? So I feel as though you're hoping that this person will see like, okay, wow, Taurus is where it's at. I really need to like get up and do something. I feel like, yeah, that's exactly it. You're trying to get this person motivated, right? Because you want to move on from feeling as though this person is using you. King of Pentacles in the reverse is like someone who doesn't see the value of situations. But for some of you, it's like you want this person to break up with you if you're in a relationship, or you want to break up with this person because it's like they're taking so long, it's like for some of you, you've come to the conclusion, like, if they're seeing me get attention and they don't come after me, I'm going to end this. Or if they're not willing to like show up or make me a priority, I'm going to end this. I feel like for you, this is just, yeah, exactly. Three of Swords. Like you're at your breaking point with this situation in regards to this person. You could be asking friends for advice, you know, this month, like, hey, what do you guys think? Or I guess I never told you like the real reason why we argued, but this is what happened. What would you have done? Right. And so maybe you're incorporating some other people's opinions into like how you should be dealing with the situation. I feel like you're just really over this though, and you're kind of hoping that this person will show you a reason to stay or a reason to turn around, because you got beginnings in the reverse, invitation and compromise. I do feel like I do feel like you're stuck. You know, maybe this is not the first time you've told yourself you're not going to deal with this situation, right? Um, I feel like the difficulty here is the lovers coming in. This person kind of has this tendency to like, just as you're about to leave, be like, oh my God, but I miss you and I need you. And like, you're the most important thing in my life. And then as soon as you turn back around, very quickly, the situation goes back to being that same, like, kind of, all about them, not about you, right? Or they're just very like, whatever, you know, Taurus isn't going anywhere, right? I think you're beginning to feel like this person just is not your match. But what they're bringing in this month is the lovers. And that's after the result of the Chariot in reverse, which it's like, okay, just when you get to the point where you're fed up, you don't see a future with them, you're trying to tell this person like, look, I'm so over this, right? I'm so tired of you ignoring the things that I, you know, give to you, or acting like I don't matter. I don't feel like there's anything more to be done with this. Nothing's changing. Then they come in with this lover's energy, and you are literally the best thing like since sliced bread, right? So perhaps you're not conversating with this person as much this month. I do feel like this person doesn't want the situation to be over. They feel you leaving. And so with this beginnings in the reverse, I feel like they're going to try to pull you right back in, especially with them bringing the lovers, because it's like, oh my gosh, I'll change. You know, I just want us to go back to the way we were. Taurus, what are you doing, right? Why are you acting this way? Now, your card 43, I really like this deck. The only thing is that, well, the reason I bought it was because there's so many different meanings, right? For one card. So let's read the relationship message. There are occasions when you just know deep in your heart and soul that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path and suddenly, out of the blue, you're connected at a level impossible to describe. That feeling marks a moment in time etched indelibly into your soul. Someone has entered your life who will be instrumental in your journey, so pay attention. Two hearts are calling to each other to begin an alchemical process. This is also a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Trust your heart to lead you now. Magic is about to happen. So the universe is saying to you with this deep knowing, you came in with the Queen of Cups, right? Whereas your person, it's like they've been so like nonchalant about the whole situation. You knew what it was from the beginning, right? You felt that deeper knowing, like regardless of whatever they were showing you, that, you know, this could be the one. I think that there's going to be a massive transformation in regards to this relationship this month, because they're seeing a side of you that perhaps you have not shown them. And with them bringing in this lovers, it's like now they're going to reciprocate the energy, right? That you've been wanting, that you've been waiting for. So let's get a romance oracle card. And then I'm going to check in the extended reading. I want to see what this lovers represents. It looks like it's very positive. It looks like this person perhaps is finally starting to feel motivated to make the necessary actions this month. In the reverse, you got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So what I'm feeling like with this in the reverse, I feel like you're going to feel more love in your present moments, but I don't feel like this is with someone new, okay? Because this is saying to release and heal the past. I feel like this is with this energy coming in with the lovers. The difficulty really will be forgiving and learning though, right? Is this person going to learn from the mistakes they've been making? Are they going to learn from the fact that it looks like they very, very came close to losing you, right? Is there going to be like a change that's forever, or is this going to be something temporary? Kind of like I've seen with some of these cards where it's like they change for a minute and then go right back to being a kind of cold, right? So we'll take a look at what is this person bringing in? What are they going to do in regards to this connection? Because I am seeing a turnaround, but it would be nice to see like what is this creating? Is this something that you'll actually be able to really explore, or is this just looking very similar to something you've seen in the past? Let's get an angel answers. Helpful people. So perhaps this person has been speaking to some of their own friends, and they're telling them like, you're about to lose, Taurus, like you need to get it together, right? You got remain positive and wait. And you also got no in the reverse. So I feel like even though you feel as though you've been taken for granted, perhaps this person has come to the realization that they can't live without you, right? So we'll take a look at that in the extended. I will put the preview to the extended at the end of the video. We're going to take a look at your opportunities, obstacles, what are they bringing? How is that going to affect you? All types of stuff. The link is in the description box if you need it. And that is what I have for you. So thank you so much for allowing me to read for all of you. And I will speak to you again soon. Bye. So let's see what is going on with your person, with the energies here, because I see the reconciliation. I see the, hey, Taurus, I'm so sorry. Can't we make this work, right? But let's see if that's something that's actually going to last. So let's see if this person understands really like what they've been doing to you, right? Because this is exhausting. Let's see. So starting out with the High Priestess, what's coming towards you? You're being asked to trust your intuition about this situation. But I also feel like this person's behavior may leave you a little bit confused. So let's take a look at what that is. All right. Yeah. You know what? Here's the difficulty is like, as soon as this person gives you the clarity that you need, right? Where it's like, okay, so Taurus, we need to have a talk. Let's talk about us. They still have their walls up, right? This is still somebody that like, they're still kind of defensive. They still make it feel as though you're not quite a part of the team, right? It's like the two of you are speaking different languages. I do feel like this person doesn't want to be without you, but the difficulty is I have one cup here and it's in the reverse, right? So they're not speaking your love language. This is someone who, to them, it's like they're very practical, right? This could be somebody that's like, well, I obviously care or I wouldn't show up to your house. Or I obviously care or I wouldn't help you with things. Maybe this person helped you move. Or maybe this is the kind of person where when you text them, they reply back very quickly. So to them, they're like, well, duh, like you think I don't care about you, but I'm here, right? I'm trying to show up for you, right? So I feel like the frustration here is that this person understands what you want, but they're also being a little bit stubborn in the sense that it's like, okay, but I love the way that I love, so it's not my problem if you don't feel like you're getting your needs met, right?